Hi, this is Linda Williams with another classroom management video. The story I'm going to tell you today is a story that illustrates why it's so important to establish a good relationship with the parents of your students from the very beginning. So I had a little boy in my class who was probably quite troubled. He was a behavior problem. This was a third grade class, and he had done a number of things that were troubling. But one day, and this was about halfway through the year, he cut a braid off of another child. So there was a little girl with long blonde hair, and her hair was in two braids. And I looked across the room, and there was just no way to stop what was happening. And William cut the braid off of this little girl's hair. It wasn't the whole braid, but it was several inches, so it was still, quite upsetting. And of course, she was upset, and the relationship that mattered at that point was the relationship I had with the little girl's mother, because I had to call that little girl's mother and tell her that it was that I couldn't stop this from happening, and that her braid had been cut. And I was mortified. I was so sorry this had happened. The fact that I had a really good relationship with this mom made it so much easier. She, oh, I know you wouldn't let anything bad happen to her. I know you were doing everything you could. And she ended up being very supportive, and the little girl came in with a cute new hairdo the next day, where she'd taken her to a stylist and got it cut so that it didn't look uneven. And I told her that I was addressing the issues with the little boy, and that he had consequences for his actions. I told her I was dealing with it, but really what saved me in that moment was the fact that this parent liked me, that this parent and I had good rapport, that she thought I was a good teacher, and that she knew I was working hard to have a engaging and interesting classroom, and that and she knew that I wouldn't let anything happen if I had any control of that situation, but I just really didn't. So it's really important to establish positive relationships with parents, because you never know exactly what is going to happen in your class, and you could have an unfortunate event that that you can't stop like that. And the fact that this parent and I had a good rapport is what really saved me from a lot of heartache that day. Thank you.